Good morning, my Facebook family. How are you doing today? I'm jumping on a little late today, but that's okay, as long as I get it done. Just like I tell everybody else, I try to make the same things for myself, as long as you get it done. We all have distractions and such, but showing up is a big piece of the battle. So I've been doing morning motivation the last few days. So this morning I decided I'm going to switch it up just a little bit, and I wanted to do 3 brain hacks that actually help you with your motivation. Hey, good morning, Lisa. How are you doing? Hey, everybody jumping on. I am going to swipe my comments to the left, to the right, because I tend to lose my train of thought. I'll swipe them back after. So today's video is 3 brain hacks to help increase your motivation. Now, sometimes we get so caught up in our own heads that we forget why we're doing what we're doing. So often we hear that we need to be reminded of our why, but I'm actually going to take it just a little bit further for this video. We need to remind ourselves why our clients, why our customers, and why those around us actually need to hear what we're saying, see what we're doing, or need what we're selling. It's about our why, but it's about your customers' why, your clients' why. It's about the why of those around you. What are you doing for them? When we remind ourselves our why for others, we tend to work harder. When we remind ourselves what we're doing for the next person, we work harder for ourselves and for them. So the first brain hack is really about reminding yourself why your customer base, why your clients, why those around you need what you're doing. It's not just about your why, it's not just about the intrinsic, it's about those around you. Why do they need what you're doing? And you know what? If you're doing something, somebody somewhere needs it or they need to hear it. If you're doing something, somebody else has the same thought process and belief that they need what you're doing, what you're offering. So keep in your mind why. Not just your why, but the why of everybody around you. The second brain hack that I wanted to talk about is it's called loss aversion. Now, people have a tendency to have stronger emotions over losing something than gaining something. You know, everybody wants that, everybody would be happy if they found that $20 bill, but how angry would you be if you lost that $20 bill? It's just how we're set up. We have stronger emotions from things we lose than things we gain. So you have to, this also helps with accountability. You have to be able to put something in place that you don't want to lose. Is it time with your kids? If that's something that really matters to you, not getting something done can be a penalty or something that you don't want to lose. It's loss aversion. We don't like losing things. So put something in place that you don't want to lose. Again, this helps with motivation, but it helps with accountability. Just like the example I just gave, we all want money. If we have money, we're happy. But how angry do you feel if you lose that money? Our anger is stronger than our happiness. We don't like to lose things. So put something in place to take away when you don't feel motivated or you don't hit your goals. So again, loss aversion helps with accountability and it helps with motivation. You can maybe put in place, Christmas is coming. Maybe you are going to get yourself a Christmas gift. Maybe if you don't hit your goals, or even if it's an internal goal, maybe if you don't hit them, you don't get those that new pair of shoes for Christmas, or you don't get that pocketbook, or you don't get that jersey, or you don't get those game tickets. You have to find a way to find something that means something to you that you don't want to lose. Because again, we have a tendency to be angrier over the things we lose than happier for the things we gain. So that's brain hack number 2. 1 is reminding yourself of your why, not for yourself, but for those around you. When you remind yourself what you're doing for others, you have a tendency to work harder. Brain hack 2 is give yourself something to lose. We have stronger emotions tied to loss than gain. And the last brain hack for today is going to be recalling old positive completion or accomplishment memories. So often we're stuck in the moment that it's, I'm not accomplishing what I want right now. I can't do this. I'm not getting where I need to be. We have a past, and chances are we've done some pretty amazing things in our past. Even if they're not in your brain right away, you can find them. You know, nowadays, most people aren't finishing school, right? Let's be realistic. Did you finish school? That's a pretty big accomplishment. I'm talking about high school. We don't even have to go into college. But you have to find the things that you've had in the past that you felt successful. Were you in dance? Did you do a dance recital? I was in the martial arts. I obtained my black belt. So often I have to go back to that memory because I get stuck in, I can't do this. I'm never going to amount to anything. It doesn't matter how long I've been doing what I'm doing. I still have the same emotions. So recalling old memories is important because it gives you a sense of accomplishment. What have you accomplished? Again, we're so stuck in the moment, we can't see those accomplishments when we're stuck in that thought loop of negativity. So what are some of those things? Like I just mentioned, did you finish school? Do you have a family? Did you raise kids? Are you raising kids? These are big accomplishments. So often we do the same things every day that we don't realize how powerful the little things we do or how big the little things we're doing really are. Raising kids is a really powerful thing. We're shaping the next generation. That is an accomplishment. So if you're in a frame of mind that's a negative thought loop, look to your family. You've raised children. You're creating a family. You're building something of strength and value for yourself with someone else. Whatever your accomplishments are, remind yourself of them. It's okay if we're stuck in that negative thought loop, but to get out of it, remind yourself of old accomplishments. So those are 3 brain hacks for today. The first one is to remind yourself of your why for those around you, not your internal, which it kind of coincides, but remind yourself of what you're doing and why the people you're telling it to, selling it to, showing it to need it. You're not the only one who needs the things that you believe or that you feel. 2, give yourself something to lose. This helps with accountability and motivation. We have loss aversion. We have stronger emotions to something we lose than something we gain. So if you want those new red bottoms or if you want those new Jordans and you're not doing for you, do you really deserve them? Ask yourself that question. And the last hack is to remind yourself of your past accomplishments. We all have them. Some are smaller, some are bigger, and that's perfectly okay. But when you realize it's an accomplishment, you feel better. Recalling those old memories of accomplishment will take you out of that negative thought loop. We all have to utilize these things. I utilize these things. So try them. If you're not doing them yet, try them. Let me know any feedback you have. That was my live for this morning. I hope everybody got something out of this. I am going to swipe back and just say hey to everybody who jumped on. Hey Jess, hey Alicia, hey Tony, hey Millie, hey Kiara, hey Lisa. So I do have a few people just jumping on right now. This video is about 3 brain hacks to help with your motivation. If you're just tuning in, I am about to jump off. Do me a favor, watch this video from the beginning. If you're tuning in, let me know where you're tuning in from, if you've seen my videos before, and if there's any topic you would like me to cover. I'm always open to throwing new topics in the mix. I hope everybody has a great day. I hope you got something from this video. Like it, share it, comment on it, and I will see you all on the flip side.